Guys, Deluded Guna, the Hood's Sky Sports, the Hood's Jim White, I hope that's his name, N'Golo Kante, Mr. Sauce on Spill, the YouTuber you guys love. Let's get into it now. I know we've played Doncaster, I'm not going to go over the game again, but one thing that you guys have asked me on Twitter to speak about is the lack of attendance at the game, or perceived lack of attendance. We know Arsenal are liars. They will always tell you 51,000, 50,000 are in the stadium. But against Doncaster, it was a new low. I believe it was around 44k or something thousand, whatever you want to call it. People. It's important to mention that 5.5k of that was Doncaster travelling fans. So it is arguably our lowest. I think other than that, our lowest actual attendance, or I don't know if it was over this or below it. In fact, I think it was 46,000 was against Shrewsbury Town. For those of you that remember, I think it was 2012, 2011. Forgive me if I'm wrong. One of them ones there. So yeah. Now, it's important to remember that, firstly, our low attendance is because people are not motivated by the club. Yes, the draw against Chelsea, and some people have short minds in football, and football moves very quickly in a week. In a day, let alone a week. And some people are excited, and understandably, it's because of the morale, the stuff we did in the transfer market, the stuff of last year, and the batterings against Liverpool and losing to Stoke and things like that is still fresh in people's minds. How could you want them to stay? To come to the game? We want change. We still want change. Me personally, I was getting all them emails from Arsenal because obviously I'm a Red member. Getting all them. I do go to matches via different avenues, but I'm a Red member. All this, £5, £10, this. I don't care. It could be £2. I'm not coming. I'm not coming until I feel good enough in myself to return to the Emirates. That's why I've taken a break, because it hurts. We know Arsenal hurts. Like, whether you say you don't care or whatever, it hurts to lose. So the bare minimum you can do is keep your money in your pocket and not attend. So at least it doesn't hurt on top of already hurting because it's your football team. You ain't lost no money. You get it. On top of that, it's important to remember that it is the Carling Cup or whatever. It is a midweek game. It was a kind of late-ish kickoff. I'm not making excuses. I'm just looking at is that you see a lot. People got to get up for work. People got to get their kids ready tomorrow and the next day and things like that. You only saw people that, and quite rightly, wanted to take their kids and family. And we know football prices are expensive, and this presented an opportunity to kind of do it in a cost-effective way. So these games are friendly for kids and families and people that don't typically, whether they've got the money or haven't got the money to spend on that because they need to spend it on bills and stuff. It allows them to go to the Emirates. Spurs had 41,000 at Wembley. United dropped by 20,000. So clearly the same things are going at every other Premier League club. And like I said, it's Carling Cup. It is a hard sell for all of these clubs. It's not the most prestigious of cup competitions. We know there's going to be weakened sides, and the midweek weird it's not a weird kickoff, but midweek 7:45 kickoff. So we know it is a struggle. That is why, for me, I rate whoever didn't want to attend, whoever didn't force it, because we want something to believe in. The Chelsea game, a lot of fans, understandably, they're happy because we ain't seen no fight in a while, but it's only a point, and you need to do that for the other. Obviously, there's 38 games. It's not exactly 38 games, but you need to do it for 38 games. Ramsey needs to be disciplined for 38 games. There needs to be an emphasis on team shape, for 38 games. There needs to be that same desire, mentality, and work ethic for 38 games. You do that, and you win the league. And if you don't, and you run them pretty close, the fans will have nothing to say. Even if I go back to the Chelsea game, I'm sure if we lost that in the dying embers, of course it would have sucked, and we could have won that if we didn't play with a handbrake, because we looked like we didn't want to lose. I'm sure if we lost, yes, it would hurt and things like that, but we'd be cool because we have not, and it doesn't even make sense, and I feel disgusted saying this, but we haven't tasted defeat in a nice manner in a while like that. And it hurts me as an Arsenal fan to say that stuff, but we know it's the 6-0s and all of these mad scores, mad score lines typically. So yeah, it's about showing that for 38 games. So that's why people ain't there. I mean, it's important to remember, despite this whole nonsense throughout the whole season, that Arsenal is still the 5th most attended stadium in the Premier League. I think only the Brighton Stadium, I think they play at the Amex, right? Old Trafford, I believe Stamford Bridge, Newcastle, and Swansea. Only them sides have more attendance or better attendance better put. So yeah, people are still attending. We know Arsenal. It's a big club. We're one of the biggest in the world. Might not be the biggest, but people are still going to support the club and have this blind loyalty, like myself, to the club. You can't change your football team, but what you can do is detach. But yeah, I hope I've given the people that wanted me to talk about this what they wanted to hear. There's not much to say on this, and this is another quick vid. Guys, Deluded Goon, I'm signing out. Follow me on my socials. Like the vid. Subscribe. I'm out.